Chief Minister Okromi Bobby shocked at Centre's decision to shift Sports University even after the state government has given 337 acres of land at YTB Lokon. Bomb factory of NRFM uncovered at Uremba Mayai Lekai. Police arrest the bomb maker. NA Democratic Alliance convener Himanta Biswas hint that no Congress MLA joining BJP Manipur Pradesh. 48-hour general strike by GAC of Khomram Ratan hits live in the valley. Ban supporters damage vehicles near Bishum Ningom Leirak. Works at RIMS Hospital come to a standstill as nurses and attendants cease work. Hospital turns away patients. And Mary Com's hope for Rio Olympics shattered as International Olympic Committee denies her wildcard entry. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Laithangma Monica bringing you the top stories. Reacting to the report of the Centre's decision to shift the Sports University if the land dispute over just 34 acres is not resolved, even as the state government has given 337 acres of land at YTB Lokon against the 200 acres sought by the Centre, Chief Minister Okromi Bobby termed the Centre's decision as surprising. Speaking at a press conference at the Secretariat Hall, the Chief Minister said final hearing of the disputed 34 acres of land was held in the court and an order is expected in the next couple of days. Not only a memorandum of understanding was signed for the transfer of land to the Centre, but also handing over and taking over of the area was held in August 2015. He said the state government had requested the Centre to begin the session of the university at Kuman Lampak Sports Complex on a temporary basis before the construction of the permanent campus. He felt that on the contrary to what the state government expected from the Centre, intimation is to resolve the dispute of just 34 acres of land first, and else the university may be shifted to some other places came as a shock. Chief Minister appealed to the NGOs, CSOs and political parties to collectively press the Centre to begin the construction of the university instead of politicizing the issue. However, Chief Minister Okromi Bobby avoided a question on the prevailing situation in the state, but said he will speak about it on some convenient day.
Kuman Lampak se tawraga hawbiro session se hawbina ba tawbiro moi laaga kadai dano noina BC leinanaba adagi registrar leinanaba aduga atai hostel moi loini yengramni moi yamna satisfy oina moi satkhibane ba hujiki haiba 34 acres se litigation court case lai hai se city center da sunati matai dani 200 up to 300 acres se moina agency execute tawgadaba agency ho moi khangrabane ba laaga yengabane ba at least boundary fencing da also hobiro aduga temporary campus titi akoi asomna tawraga hobiro haibse moisu haurane torambani akoi haugadoba manba hojiki haiba 34 acres se mayaida tai aduna machi thuna settle tawro haidna natragadi atopa site amada khanana koju.
A team of Imphal West Commando and 12 Bihar Regiment today discovered a bomb factory of National Revolutionary Front of Manipur NRFM during a search operation. They also arrested the bomb maker. SP Imphal West Dr. A.K. Jaljit said the bomb factory was discovered at the house of Namairapam Mangi alias Yaima, 48 years at Uremba Mayai Lekai early this morning around 3. He said Mangi is making bombs under the instruction of NRFM commandos Binodon alias Kishan alias Wangba and Dhabalo alias Paikomba, and the NRFM is providing material and financial aid for making of bombs at Imphal West Police Headquarters. The seized items include 27 gelatin sticks, 50 subordinator detonator and 2 6-feet long non-electric safety fuse, 2 mobile phones and 1 Honda Activa. SP Jaljit said Mangi was arrested along with the materials from his house during the search. The SP said during the year, the NRFM has exploded 7 bombs in connection with military demand and all the bombs were made by Mangi. Jaljit also claimed that the arrested person is the publicity in charge of JCILPS Sagolban area.
Imphal West Commandos 12 Bihar Regiment ki combined team amana NRFM gengi maruiba mi amang asi ayukta phagali aikoina mangondagi yamna yamlaba bom sananaba masak kayamrom phagaki aduga phariba potsing duga loina na koina makha tan hangom matam ma masa mangna NRFM na bomgi attack kaya paisa khaibaga mari leinana chathagi singse masi mahang asabani haina ma masana haiji sar pokhain gi mafam sing ji akhoi gi police record ta huji phogda mafam taretani namarakpam mangi Elias Yaima haiba nupa ase Sagolban area da puba JCILPS ki publicity in charge oiramye masi majo aikoina yamna ngangna thokpa haiba tare lalhok tu hoba natraga sengkhai thungkhai natraga mibu kihan khanganba maung si chathaba nupa amana masi JCILPS ki publicity in charge Sagolban saki woi haidana haiba masu magi statement de khangbangam.
Family of former Vice Chairman of Pripark, late Ningombam Nabachandra alias Nongdrin Khomba, demanded the government to book the culprits involved in his killing. Speaking to media persons at Thangmaiban Laurungpure Lekai, wife of the deceased, Ningombam Indira said her husband left home and family some years for the cause of the people, but he turned himself to the government to lead a normal life. She said there is suspicion of foul play and asked how a surrendered person who was living in a government-designated camp was killed. She also asked the government to help the bereaved family. It may be mentioned that unidentified miscreants shot dead Ningombam Nabachandra alias Nongden Khomba and his driver.
Mogi sarkar ki thong se ai yam pam de pen de sarkar sino hujik pa mi se kari no smaina mi singye surrender taw mi singye numi khuding yam moi da surrender tawra ga loisan bi ga dori bra masa ki quarter mam piraga adu su aina hangningi sarkar da adagi sarkar da aina hangningi ba pham je ai gi icha isu singthina aina karam haina yo tan thak tan lega dori bano sarkar gi mai kai de su aina mateng pami adagi mi hat pa singthi su ne puthok pa pami.
Mother of deceased Ningombam Gambini condemned the killing and asked why he was killed and asked the authority concerned to find out the truth.
Gomengi pije sepa singna ichabu sena bini punchi nung sangna laihan gani na pubi hraga laihan hraga karigidaba ichabu pham khangdana hatu pi bano mama agi nakta laijaraga sijaba horadi ai thawai chi pen gadabani adu wai quarter halamase punchi se thawai se nungai ke mi hatu singdu athuba matamda puthok piu hainingi.
Northeast Democratic Alliance convener and Assam Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma today stated that there is no indication of any MLA of the ruling Congress joining BJP Manipur Pradesh as of now. Himanta Biswa Sarma, who along with BJP National General Secretary Ram Madhav is visiting the state for reorganization of the state BJP unit. Speaking to media at Hotel Imphal, Himanta Biswa said the party is strengthening the state unit and BJP will not go together with any party in the upcoming assembly election in Manipur. A meeting of core members, party MLAs, top state party leaders and the visiting national leaders was held at Hotel Imphal this morning to discuss the organizational setup of the party. Selection of the office bearers of various organizational setup of BJP Manipur Pradesh will be announced in the next 2 to 3 days.
मणिपुर में हमारा राय यही है कि बीजेपी हम लोग अकेला इलेक्शन लड़ेगा, ये हमारा राय है। आगे अगर कुछ प्रपोजल आते हैं, कोई आते हैं तो अलग बात है, बट आज तक हमारा जो कोर कमेटी का राय है कि हम लोग मणिपुर में अकेला इलेक्शन लड़ो। सेंस का एक राह देख रहा है, वो काफ़ी मजबूत हुआ है। हम लोग अभी एक सोचना शुरू कर लिया है सब लोग कि और थोड़ा प्रयास होगा तो बीजेपी सरकार मणिपुर में बन जाएगी। इफ समवन हु इज लव रेस्पेक्टेड बाय द पीपल and whom people have some faith, those kind of people, if they willing to join BJP, our core committee will give due consideration, but this is left to the state committee.
After the meeting, BJP Manipur Pradesh President KH Vavananda said there is no division within the state unit of the party.
Internal matter ngatani maroina akhoi mayamna akhoi marakta factionalism lei na hairi uriba mayam se adu factional na leibadi natte mayamna haina bai wani adu madugi kanoni mana kan thamame aduga office bearer gi list yam thuna lokthoni.
Normal life has been severely hit by the 48-hour general strike called by the JAC constituted against the declaration of wanted tech on former GCILPS convener Komram Ratan. The strike came into effect since last midnight. The strike paralyzed life in all the 4 valley districts, and since early morning, strike supporters block roads in several places, placing wood logs, stones and burnt tires. Strike supporters at various localities staged sit-ins shouting slogans like implement inner line permit system, revoke wanted tech on Komdram Ratan. Meanwhile, all the educational institutes, government and private offices, commercial establishments including Khwaeramban Market in the capital Imphal remained closed. Public transport vehicles remained off the road. In an unfortunate incident, some vehicles coming towards Imphal were damaged at Pisum Ningom Lerak by strike supporters. Life in Bishnupur was hit by the 48-hour general strike called by JAC against the wanted tech on Komdram Ratan. Band supporters blocked the road with logs and bamboos at many places in Bishnupur, Ningthaukong, Moirang and Kumbi. Shops and business establishments remained closed, though religious rituals, medical emergencies and other unavoidable activities were relaxed during the ban. BJP MLA KH Joy Kishan asserted that it would be the right step for the government to remove the wanted tag on former GCILPS convener Komdram Ratan in view of the prevailing situation. Speaking to media at his residence at Koyathong, MLA Joy Kishan said GAC formed against the declaration of wanted on Ratan had called for ban because the authority declared Ratan wanted, flouting all the legal and procedural norms. He said everyone in the state knows that ban and blockade affect all, but the movement for the protection of indigenous people of the state is a must. Joy Kishan insisted that the government must act according to the aspiration of the people. The MLA said Ratan may have nexus with the banned outfit, but declaring him wanted inappropriately will be wrong, and an FIR can be registered against the authority for not following the right procedures. And it would be wrong to take anyone working for the people as having nexus with militants. The government must convene a meeting of all stakeholders and try and bring an amicable solution to the ILPS fiasco.
Huzik government lautholiba Shridatangi Wahmji Chumi Lali Hadna Haidopan Ashengwa of whom Oigini. Nata the Natumina Leshalaga, Namfuta Gunaba whom Sataragadi, Madu Apabo Oiroi. Shridatan Lalo Groga Marie Lenati, Lene Lenati of the government Hidopiu, Magimatak, FI local, but the quick and book Timbalate. Kudakta, Aina Yadabo Matunda, wanted love for Hive City, Matam Kunamata, Aina Susina Legani, Aduga, Bladebo Manipur Amina Suyar. Kudakta, Mashi Kandar Aga, Manipura Mishi Mina Topa, Constitution, Chatpa Pamzaba, Low Bunga Chatpa Pamzaba, Miamgi, who was even all in Ohanba, Aduga. Ain Kanat of Shakasin Chum Chatarak Pomatamda, according to Mina Lesheloy.
People today held protests in support of demand for ILP at several places, including Khagempally, Kwakaithel Mayai Koibi, Sayang, Tera Kaithel, Naurimthong, Sangay Pro, Lukram Lerak. The protesters displayed placards at a demonstration organized by Khagempally Ideal Club and Sandrembi Nupilop Nganapithong. Youth organization Khagempally also staged a sit-in. At Sangay Pro, women of Sangay Pro Kabui Kul held protests displaying placards that read, "We support ILPS, withdraw wanted tag from Ratan immediately." They also chanted slogans. Similar protest was held at Tera Lukram Lerak, Sapam Lerak, Machin, Kwakaithel. People under Nandaibam Lekai Gram Panchayat in Kurai constituency today alleged that a local MLA has seized national food security cards for the beneficiaries of the Gram Panchayat. Residents also halted distribution of rice grain by fair price shop agent Usam Santi at Kurai Jaitabi Lerak. Speaking to media, Ningthauzam Premila, a member of Mairapai, said no one in the 9 localities including Kurai Sajor Lekai, Laishram Lekai, Thoidingzam Lekai, Chaithabi Lerak has received NFSA card. And officials of DC Porompat told them that Kurai MLA had taken all the cards for the beneficiaries of Kurai. Premila said a rally will be organized on June 25, demanding proper distribution of NFS cards to the beneficiaries. In the meantime, women and youth of different localities under Nandai Begram Panchayat block Imphal Ukrul Road at Jaitabi Lerak in support of the 48-hour general strike called against the wanted attack on ex-convener of GCILPS, Komdram Ratan.
Kurai card sing je karamba mong da semba loidribra loidabra kolabra na hangnaba kansida hojiki DCG na kumbireba akhoi Kurai di card loina pithokre hai dudi kanada pigi no na hai kanta Kurai nominee na lawgre na tumaina kumbireba DCG na akhoi athuba matamda card se phangan biu sini akhoi mayam tali bada bije aduga masa masa gi phangbam thongpa ching tha hungi cheng je wata bi pibiu si akhoi mayam da haijari.
Andro Parking and Motor Owners Cooperative Society Limited today blocked the road from Andro to Imphal in protest of the ILPS protest. They, however, did not stop patients and persons going for religious functions. Tera Kaithel Merabai and Tera Ideal Club held a sit-in at Tera Kaithel in support of the demand for ILPS in the state. The protesters also formed a human chain and shouted slogans. Residents of Bamon Lekai staged a sit-in against the wanted attack on GCILPS's ex-convener Komdram Ratan. The sit-in was initiated by Youth Club Bamon Lekai. Mairapai Bees of Kairin Phabi in Bishnupur district staged a sit-in. The protest was organized by GCILPS Students Wing Bishnupur and Women's Wing. Let's take a short break. We'll be back with more news updates.
Kuirabagi tungda punbasi nungai.
Sumi. Madi kari tore.
Maage se double strength sing pumali.
Mangonda piu double strength. Liver tonic.
Lipsap DS.
Lipsap DS double strength liver tonic.
Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. Works at RIMS Hospital came to a standstill as nurses and attendants ceased work, causing grievous inconveniences to the patients. The hospital turned away patients today following the cease work by the employees. The nurses and attendants are on cease work to protest the assault of a male nurse and an attendant by Wangkhem MLA K. Megachandra at PMR ward of the RIMS Hospital on the 21st of this month. The striking employees have been demanding an apology from the MLA. The cease work hit works at Operation Theatre, OPD and Gynae department, and patients who were brought to the hospital were turned away. Patients from far places complained about the inconveniences they suffered due to the cease work following the assault of the two staffs by the people's representative. They appealed for an agreement between the striking employees and the MLA concerned to resolve the issue.
Doctor Sidalaga by Sapur on Kaukapamatam that the Kai Cook Sana Wairaga, Lupalising Tara, Manimaka in Jagan Kanmanadunga, Shisho Makasidapan Poro. Gari Niagan Sukumba, Lupasa de la Hoba, who you show Makagari, Shai Gari, like the minimum one, the Lupasa, Lishing Bio, Hajad, Pig and Had broken. She then Awaba, Pid and Ashida Kubunuaita, the Amna, the Henbasi, Emile Moraga Mana, Yamna Patema.
I think I say with the Rimstelek, Basida. Nungai ba je sunga yoroktre doctor gi mu awaba report loba test oba degi phang da ba awaba mu yam leigre marak sida mu MLA mana male nurse ma forum me de sum segi strike hum lesengre akhoi je yum da hanjira sesum leijira ha ba je khang da ngau leidore ba.
Meanwhile, the nurses and attendants of the hospital continued their demonstration today. President of RIMS Nurse Association H. Tampa said they will continue their cease work until the MLA personally apologizes for his mistake. She further said the staff of the hospital strongly condemned the warning made by the MLA that he would file an FIR against the staff for not respecting an MLA and terminate them from work. It may be mentioned that Delhi police had filed an FIR against Delhi's AAP MLA Dinesh Mohalia on charges of assaulting a group of people who approached him for water problems in the area.
Mantri Lakroba, I think I quite a rule like city, horse than rules here. I quite live a mule do not. Togai was a yard, but I know quite hanging ever. Togai yard had order to over. I quite any time quite a pre in Tajaragim. aduna adugumba leibanina akhoi rule and regulation do leibanina ngasagi posigi wang mala khagadi mantri oraga su chief minister oraga su akhoi na mabu regard tokdaba nate respect like the
Staff of Department of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation RIMS has issued a clarification apropos of the clarification made by MLA K. Megachandra on the incident. They said they would have appreciated the MLA had he informed them about his visit in advance. BJP Manipur Pradesh has denounced the assault of two staff of RIMS by MLA K. Megachandra. In a press release, BJP Manipur Pradesh said the incident has affected the patients coming for treatment at the hospital. RIMS Nurses Association today stated that the association understands the inconveniences faced by the public due to the cease work at the hospital. They said they are ready to join the duty anytime if the MLA K. Megachandra tenders his apology for his behavior. Secretary of the association H. Priyasini said there is no rule for special treatment for VIPs in the hospital and the two staff of the hospital were discharging their duty responsibility. The association condemned the MLA for assaulting the staff and terms the clarification of MLA Megachandra in the local media washing off his hand in the matter as unfortunate. The cease work will continue unless MLA himself tenders an apology. Priyashini also expressed shock that Lumphel police refused to lodge an FIR against the MLA twice on the incident.
Karamba mafamda karamba jagada VIP dana relax tawgadabani chumnagi normal person ama khaktana akaknaba rules si khaktang follow tawgadabani haibagi niyom rules se karamba larikta karamba law chatna pathapta yauge haba matam hengre habisi mam sana khangagadi karigi damakta khoi gi RIMS authority dagi permission lobiraktabano makha tarako aina mana akhoi gi mathak to aina counter charge tawre mabu kaimta mana tawgide habadudi akhoi we strongly condemn over that point praja mayamna thengariba awapu nongta khoi Tharuyazari to Shona Su, Thousand Bishanu, Yamatuba Matamda, Saramelena Lakirega, with the sorry Habirega, Yamatuma Matamdulushin Base, Akoi, Anabagi Sevata Wapangan view.
Former President of Sagolban Block Youth Congress Committee Satyabhatra has joined the Congress Party. Sagolban MLA R.K. Imo today told the media that the party welcomed him on his return to the party. He said he will take up development works in the constituency along with the councillors.
Hana party के तई member सु एरंबा whether महिला की वगैरह youth की वगैरह नत्र block की तई member खरा थोकीबा XML का थोकीबा यावबा मोय मंगा मतरा म थोकीबा यावबदो मदुसु party bu nungsibidana party bu afaba mapang kangalan se hairagadi khara khara sangningbा adu keno tawba yaba akhoi ga punmina ba yaba mayam sidi agi site gi su akhoi welcome tawjari party hena mapang kangalan si Manipur hena akanba achetpo hen si haitana aina saida thamjani
54 newly elected ward members of Imphal Municipal Corporation IMC took oaths of office and secrecy. IMC Mayor S. Sunil administered the oath to 40 ward members of Imphal West and 14 ward members of Imphal East at IMC Conference Hall. The oath-taking ceremony was attended by Deputy Mayor Maibon Paumai and Ward Number 11 Councillor Maisnam Joykumar. Imphal Municipal Corporation's elected members forum thanked the authority concerned for holding the swearing-in ceremony. It is worth mentioning that earlier ward members have been complaining of government's negligence towards them. Six persons sustained injuries when fight broke out between two neighboring villages over a land dispute in Kabung Karong in Senapati district. The incident occurred this morning around 4:30 when the fight broke out between people of Paumai and Maram village. The people opened fire, injuring 6 villagers. Pidhari, 63, was injured in the neck and thigh. V. Pol, 40, was injured in the abdomen and shoulder, while a bullet brushed against A. John, 46. They are now undergoing treatment at Raj Medicity and North AOC. Saloni, 48, and Veni, 22, are admitted at CJ Hospital. CH Joyson escaped with a minor injury. All of them are from Senapati Kabung Karong. Speaking to media persons, A. John said there has been land dispute between the two villages since 1962 and several cases have already been filed at the court.
Moi defense taraga moi yum sakale adu mo akhoi mi 3 village na moy nate safam thokte abdigi moy na sakre moy na di defender ore akhoi na di attack khabatare adibu lama pumok sidi huji khabung karong pawme jurisdiction oiba according to geographically 144 curfew sula thokiba mutimda maram union moy na sakha kiba 64 yum se akhoi 3 village na chanlaga thukaya ge habdida moy na kapadigi sokhibni maram khuno tribes na claim tawbsidi NSN ayamna huji wardi pibigni.
Sanabungda, a short story book by Bajaspati Mayum Chiteshwar was released today at the residence of the writer at Kwai Brahmapur, Nagamapal. The book launched coincided with the 90th birthday of the writer. Aribam Chiteshwar Sarma Padma Shri awardee said the diction used in the book is very refined and it will help in the growth of Manipuri literature.
Birthday celebration na Aragi Egi Yamana Ibiba, Sanabungda, Wari Mazamiam, Punsinba, Larixi Pongdok Pagi, Toram Chida, Saruya Java Pangabasi, Mapo, Ipok Mahia, Lena in Lojay, Yabla Hanana, Sahitama Punsibu, Hibasi, Manao Moena, Guru Moena, Hanna, Shorgim from the Tony Jerry.
An ex-serviceman rally will be organized by Thobal Battalion under the aegis of Headquarter IGAR South in Thobal near Thobal Police Station on June 29 at 9:30 a.m. The rally will address the grievances of veterans and ex-servicemen and focus on new policies and benefits given to the ex-servicemen by Government of India from time to time. A large number of liquor bottles were seized at Singjamai supermarket during a drive conducted by personnel of Singjamai police last night. The police team supervised by SDPO Ronay Mayengbam was led by OC Singjamai police station and Ingocha. 74 bottles of 180 ml OC liquor, 5 bottles of 750 ml bagpiper, 9 bottles of 375 ml bagpiper, 4 bottles of 750 ml Golf Club and 60 litres of country-made liquor were seized during the drive. Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur informs that applications for National Eligibility Comes Entrance Test UG 2016 NEET 2 should be submitted by June 25. The examination will be held on July 24. Editors Guild Manipur EGM has expressed concern at the rate at which employees of MSPDCL are cutting down cable TV wires despite instruction from the higher authorities. Cable wires of local cable networks in Imphal, which are using the electric poles to carry the signals, are being targeted by the department in its cleanup effort. EGM in a press release said while appreciating the cleanup effort, it must be noted that everywhere in the country, the cable industry which is being digitized under India government initiative, there is cooperation between the cable operators and the power department. As the cable networks are broadcasting cable TV news and serving the public in dissemination of information and news, this frequent disruption is direct challenge to the freedom of speech, and EGM would like to request the MSPDCL officials to be strict with the officers and refrain from cutting down cable wires. EGM also said the media houses in Manipur have been cooperating with the MSPDCL in its effort to curb power thefts and also its modernization. Similarly, the media houses also expect the MSPDCL to reciprocate the move. The EGM requests the MSPDCL and cable operators to coordinate so that thousands of consumers are not denied the news services provided by the local cable operators. The people of Yaripok, Bishnu Naha strongly protested the construction of the power substation at the Yaripok High School campus. They formed JAC against the construction of power station at Yaripok High School after a public meeting. Later, the JAC urged the concerned authorities to nullify the no objection certificate which was issued for the construction of the power station by June 25. Now news from the world of sports. International Olympic Committee (IOC) has denied Olympic bronze medalist Mary Kom the wildcard entry for the Rio Olympics. The IBA Ad Hoc Committee Chairman Kisan Narsi confirmed the news yesterday. Under IOC's latest ruling, the tripartite places will be available only to countries that had less than 8 participants in the last 2 Olympics, London 2012 and Beijing 2008. Mary Kom could not book an Olympic ticket after losing in the second round of the World Championships last month. Earlier, Narsi had returned to IBA seeking what is officially called a tripartite commission invitation place. World Championships bronze medalist Shiva Thapa, 56 kg, became the first Indian boxer to make the cut for Rio by entering the Asian qualifying tournament's final. Shiva began the top seeding in his weight category, lived up to the billing as he sailed past 2013 World Championship bronze medalist Khairat of Kazakhstan in the semi-final. The 22-year-old Indian became the youngest boxer to qualify for the multi-sporting extravaganza. "20 girl football players have been selected to represent Manipur in the Under-19 Junior Girls National Football Championships. All Manipur Football Association announced the names yesterday for the championship to be held from July 1 to 7 at Cuttack. They were selected among the 32 players who underwent training-cum-coaching camp at Kuman Lampak Artificial Turf Ground from June 15 to 22. Defending champion Manipur will be led by AFC license holder A. Chauba Devi. AFC license holder S. Manitombi Devi will be the team manager. The team will leave Imphal on June 25 at 7 a.m.
Handaki sahi ashida July ki tang ama handaki anuba akoi season hauba national championship si mapakthok pasi masi all Manipur Football Association natana Bharat ki state punamakta leiribe association singda yamna khudong chadaba condition ki mai ule haina panjaba tai yamna kanna khodaduna tel matamgi manung do arbasu all Manipur Football Association na ko sab saba thodang lokhachaduna ko sanabagi asigumba mabangi mishat asi akoi amahna propang amunaba akoi khoda.
Before we end, a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Ukrami will be shocked at Centre's decision to shift Sports University even after the state government has given 337 acres of land at Yaikabi Lokon. Bomb factory of NRFM uncovered at Uremba Mayai Legai. Police arrest the bomb maker. Northeast Democratic Alliance convener Himanta Biswa Sarma hints that no Congress MLA joining BJP Manipur Pradesh. 48-hour general strike by GAC of Kondram Ratan hits live in the valley. Ban supporters damage vehicles near Pishum, Ningomlerak. Works at RIMS Hospital comes to a standstill as nurses and attendants cease work. Hospital turns away patients. And Mary Kom's hope for Rio Olympics shattered as International Olympic Committee denies her wildcard entry.